Hi everybody, today we're going to talk about groups and how to create and how to set up your Facebook group for the business and what are the benefits. My name is Alice Pinu and I am the CEO of US Dealing System. We are a digital marketing company for small medium-sized businesses, and we love to share our knowledge about how to increase your digital presence. And I think Facebook groups are still alive. They are still a great way of brand exposure, still a great way of getting in contact with your audience or exposing yourself to a better or bigger audience, and it's still a way of keeping your audience engaged in a very casual way. So in order for you to get to your group or set up your group, you need to log into your Facebook account, and then you need to go ahead and click manage groups. And if you do not have yet one, and I'm showing here right on the screen because this is a walkthrough, just pay attention to my screen. Here is where it says manage groups, and then if you don't have already a group, then you would go ahead and create one, and you hit create group. And then there is two ways to set up your group, public or private. Before we go into benefits of setting one or another, let's talk a little bit about actual listing the benefits of having a group. So imagine that you are a store or just a remote e-commerce business. Your audience is only your buyers, subscribers, and website visitors. A group will allow you to create a casual networking opportunity for people that are joining not specifically with their thoughts in mind to buy your product and services, but they are joining this network to get more knowledge, to get entertained, depending on how your group is called and what topics are you going to touch upon. But also that's a nice way of finding out more about how people feel and think about your products or about certain subject lines. So this is a very good way of building new relationships and building stronger bond on a casual matters with your current customers. Also, it's a nice way of allowing your fans to cheerlead for you. They wouldn't be able to do it in your e-commerce store or on your official page, but they will be able to do that by supporting you in your casual conversations within this group. Like your girlfriend can go to your group and say something in a very casual way, like "Hey girl, go," or something like that. That matters a lot more than just a formal review or anything else of this nature. So you create your cheerleaders through these little communities that you are going to build up through these groups. And groups are normally, people are joining these groups voluntarily and they want to be there. It's not like they're feeling as if they are stalking you or following your page for the commercial purposes. They're there for the casual purposes, and allows them to be more free in their expressing their opinions, right? Another reason to have a group is reaching your organic growth. Groups don't cost anything to maintain. It's very easy to scale the group if your group has interesting topics, and also if randomly posted some product links or some of your references to the website, it's natural that you will increase in organic growth because these people will visit your e-commerce store or your blog or whatever you promote, right? Also, I just want you to know an SEO trick. These topics or keywords that you use in the groups, they are being picked up by the Google search and shown as a reference. So let's say you talk about handmade soap and this keyword appears so many times in your group. Once typed in Google, they will be, Facebook, because it's so strong, it will be prioritized, and therefore your reference to that keyword will be pulled into the search engine results, and then people will get to your group and eventually get to you through these groups. Now, another reason to maintain a group is data and feedback research, right? You have this group of people that are there and voluntarily communicating with you. You can actually survey them and get some analysis. Let's say on the verge and you're a soap maker, you don't know what would people be more interested in 2023? Is that lavender or rose, or a combination between basil and rosemary? I don't know. Probably it's a weird combination, but but you can post a survey, and again, it is a source for you to find out a little bit more how your audience thinks and feels, and help you to make the decision. So those are some reasons of why would you maintain a group, and it takes a little bit of effort from your end, but I think it's a very valuable free source of organic traffic and a community that you can rely on whenever you need. Okay, and now let's go back to our tutorial. So we talked about the two ways of creating a group. So there is a public and a private group. I would suggest that you start with a private group and allow, because there is public. What means public? Public means that everybody can join at any time they want. There is no approval to join, and there is no limitation or no moderation on your end what they will post. And it's dangerous to have it this way, because I have seen it in a wrong way, where for wrong purposes people put wrong messages, and then here you go, you lose your valuable followers just because somebody else posted something that is inappropriate in your community. So I would really suggest to start with a private, but have it open. What means open? That anybody can join, but you can approve and moderate what they post. Approve them to join the group and moderate what they post, or actually restrict from posting. There is different ways of doing that. But again, I think the way to go in the beginning is making it private. I would also suggest inviting your current friends and followers to join your group first, and allow you that platform of beginning, and then expand farther than that. Okay, so this is my personal opinion from my experience, because I have seen how this can also go wrong. So again, it's your way of choosing, but I think it has to be private and it has to be visible. So that's what I was saying, private, and I said open, but it's actually in the settings it says visible. So visible means anybody can find it, anybody can request to join it, you can approve it, and then you can restrict it further, whether you allow people to post or not, and if they post, would you want to moderate it or not. Okay, it's very important, same as you would create a page in Facebook for your business. It's very important to set up your group properly for success. That means creating a good description with key keywords. As I said, those groups are pulled up in search engines, and you want to add proper keywords to describe your group. So give it a great name, a catchy name, so people want to join. Make sure that your description is actually telling people what you're going to be discussing in that group and what is this group about, because you want to create this attractive circle for audience that actually are willingly interested in discussing the topics that you are going to post. And all of these are done through the setup. So you click here, more, you go and edit your menu, you edit whatever is needed, the cover, the logo. In the menu, it's very important for you to add all the call to actions that you really want. So through the groups, you can add your services, your shop, whatever it is that you want to turn on, so people can have a easy access through the menu of this group. That's what you have to do, because you always, as a golden rule of marketing, you also always need to display what's the next step for an interested person to do, and it has to be visible, it has to be right there, and it has to be clear. Next, what we're going to talk about is there is a way of promoting your group by creating a group link. So if you want to go ahead and use this link, and you want to promote or invite for your email marketing campaigns, or post it in your regular Facebook page, this is what you need to do by using that link. Now, you also have a way of inviting people through the group itself after you create it. So go ahead and use this opportunity. And as I said, begin your circle with people that are likely to join, so you know what are the level of interest or engagement you have in the current people or current followers. Immediately after you create it and your group is public and live, don't leave it empty. Post something in it, something like welcome to my group, or something that will excite people to be joining. This is very important. Now, also very important to avoid any bad reputation from the beginning, you need to go ahead and set up some rules for your groups. That's done through the settings, and here are the list of things that you can restrict or you can allow or not allow. So you can put no promotion, spam, no links. All of these things can be added to your rules, and you can be the owner of this or holder of these rules, because you don't want, again, you want to ensure that your reputation is aligned to the content of this group and to what people are allowed or not allowed to do. Once your group is big, what you could do is you could open this group for potential collaborations with other brands, because once the group becomes big and your audience grows, and as I said, scaling a group on Facebook is not that hard. If you put an effort into it, you will potentially be open up to some other collaborations, and you will be able to choose whether you want to collaborate, because you wouldn't want to collaborate with some of your competition, or you want to have partnerships or alignments that will not hurt you eventually. You can also create different themes for your posts in your group for various engagements. So here you go, you can do them in form of hashtags. Earlier I said that you would want to share your link for the group. You can also share a link to your post. You can also ask for people to join your group in your email marketing campaign, in any other flyers, or in a store, depending on what kind of marketing assets you used and have. But this is an example how would we here at US Selling System allow people to know that there is a group related to our digital marketing bootcamp and ask them to join. And what you would also want to also give that personalized approach to people when they join by mentioning the new joiners, by saying, hey, welcome to this group, Cindy or Green or whoever joined your group, because that makes them engaged, that makes those people who joined feel welcome into your group. You can also use Facebook live videos to thank them for joining, or to post something interesting. You can play a fun game through your group, which is available through the Facebook. You can run contests and giveaways in your group, so you can basically spark that fun into your community through the tools that Facebook gives you by keeping your audience engaged. And always remind people to follow the guidelines. If there is somebody that hasn't followed it and you had to delete the post, you have to let people know why that post was deleted, so they feel fair about what has happened. You can also repost some of your important posts from your business page to the group. That's why it's very important to create the group not using your personal login, but actually using the login of the administrator of your business account. This way you can allow other administrators and yourself to do something. This is why it's a good idea to create your account from a business administrator login versus your personal, so you are be able to quickly and easily share your posts to your group through your admin account. And to do that, you go to share and then share your page, and then share it to the group. Now, what you also want to do is ensure that you are provoking great conversations, not just let the flow go, because sometimes it can get quiet and boring, and if you're not provoking and inspiring new conversations, that could not lead towards a great community growth. So these were some tips of maintaining your group alive. I hope you learned something new. If you have additional questions on how to do that, or you need help to set up the group, or you need some inspiration on how what it would be the topic of your group based on your business, we're always here to answer your questions. You can comment below, send us a DM, or go to our website usailingsystem.com and create a request for a consultation. If you specifically want to talk to me in that consultation, use my name. My name is Ali,Ally. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial about how to create and keep your business group engaged, and I'll see you soon in the next tutorial. It was my pleasure.